Remember the swamp twinflower that I got at the Nectary last Saturday? Well, it totally needs to get planted in the garden. I left it sitting out here in the blazing sun, and I've had to water it every day, and they're going in the ground. Here they are right here, looking all fresh and beautiful. I came out and watered them last night. And this is one I got off of clearance. This is a rosinweed, and look, there's little ones coming up. So I'm gonna totally tear this pot apart and put these guys all in little pots and let them grow. Isn't that great? Set that aside. And this is a tick seed they had on clearance, so you know, I got it. And then 4 of the swamp twinflower. And the reason I got the swamp twinflower is because it is the host to the common buckeye. And even though the name of it says common, it is not common in my garden. I did see one the other day though, and that's a rare thing. So we're gonna try and make them common. And since it has swamp in the name, it needs a wet setting. So I've got the perfect spot in one of my wetland gardens. Actually, the first one I put in that has the scarlet, oh my goodness, scarlet hibiscus. I think that's it. Is it? Yeah. So it's going to go over there, and it's going to be pretty awesome there because I need some lower growing plants in there because the scarlet hibiscus is just like the tall stem. And anyway, I think this is going to be perfect. So you can see right here, this is where they're gonna go. I'm gonna do a little weeding, and they're just gonna kind of circle around this scarlet hibiscus. Look how beautifully it's coming back. These are the same ones I put in last year. They went dormant, and there's a new stem growing up at the base, and it looks like all of them are coming back. So I'm going to get those in the ground, and I'll be right back to show you how it looks. And yes, I'm happy to say that this morning I still have some swamp milkweed leaves left. And as I see caterpillars wandering, like see this guy right here, he's on the pentas. And they look super huge like that. I'm going to take them into the lepidarium and let them pupate in there. Hello, sir. Look how chunky. I know we're supposed to be planting plants for the common buckeye, but the monarchs, they always like to steal the scene, don't they? And they're adorable. Okay, this one's going in. And of course, while I was putting the caterpillar in, this guy's ready to come out. Are you ready to fly? Are you ready? And now they're all planted in. I do need to give them a good watering, but I think that's going to be a fabulous spot for them. They'll be getting the full sun, but the water, because this is one of my wetland gardens, which I believe I put in last year. So you can go back and look in my season 4 videos. They have wetland garden in the title and see how I made these. But basically I dug up big holes and put pond liner under it, and then filled it back in so they retain water. This is one case where retaining water is a good thing. Now, in between doing that, I've also been cleaning out the lepidarium, and y'all didn't want to watch that. It's a mess. The twine vine cuttings were completely stripped. I pulled them all out, and anyway, I found these two. This is on Maypop incense vine that was in there for the Gulf fritillaries who were just stuffed in the corner because the monarchs had taken over, but that's all about to change. But I need to hang these up, so I'll show you how I do that. Look at the lepidarium. It's like night and day from the other day. We just have a few munchers left. And then my Gulf fritillaries, which I just saw more in my garden, so I've got to bring more of them in because I've got plenty of Maypop to feed them. That's not something I'm going to run out of. I use these old makeup bins to store things, and so little hearts on them. Okay, we'll use that one. And anyway, I love these miniature clothespins for pinning up chrysalides, and I just clip them up to the basket, and there they will hang until they're ready to eclose. And this is the madness that it's finally come to rest. Look at the little Gulf fritillary chrysalide. He's not happy. His chrysalis is right beside the zipper thing, so every time I open it up, he's like, get away from me. I think that is so funny how they are so responsive even in chrysalide form. That's a Gulf fritillary. The monarchs, they just hang there. They don't wriggle around. Look at all of those. And I don't usually ever do this. This was all like a crazy occurrence. You're gonna get back to the rule of 4 or 5. It's way too many caterpillars to have, even though my lepidarium is big. They just need their space. It's more healthy. And this right here is what I'm talking about, all the Maypop. Look, I've got refills. I have refills ready to go. Every time I pluck these out of the ground, when I see them coming up randomly, I just bring them in here and get them ready to be refilled. So I'm gonna go see if I can find some more little Gulf fritillary caterpillars to bring in, and maybe some Zebra Longwings if we're lucky. Look at this gorgeous monarch right here, my red pentas. Hello, beautiful. I moved over here. It looks so perfect. I bet this one has freshly eclosed. Like, it's probably one that grew up out here and found a place to pupate. Which means some of my first ones should probably be getting ready to think about eclosing. Y'all, look what I just spotted. See those? Those are Zebra Longwing eggs. How do I know that? Because they're in a cluster. Gulf fritillaries lay theirs all alone. This cutting is coming in. This is exactly one of the finds I was hoping to find today. Oh, if only we could get a giant swallowtail egg or two. And hey, look, there's a red trash can in the background. That's a reminder to me to tell you or ask you, take a second and tap the like button. And right now, go ahead, just tap it. Did you tap it? Okay, thank you. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And if you want to help support my channel even more than tapping, then join the Milkweed Crew, my channel membership. The information link for that is in the description. All right, back to hunting caterpillars. There's a beautiful Gulf fritillary on my pink pentas right now too. And its color, whoop, let me keep it on camera for you. Its coloring is gorgeous. It looks new too. Oh, look at that. There's 3 guys right there. They have all of this maypop. All of it. They just wanted me to bring them in, so they all decided to hang out together so they get found. And you guys, I have been wanting to show you my sassafras tree, and I keep forgetting. So we're gonna go see it right now because I remembered. My sassafras tree is right over here, and I wish I would have filmed it sooner. Well, you can see at the top, the little buds that come out are so cute. I'll see if I can pull one down so you can see. This is the host to spicebush swallowtails, and I find a lot of my eggs and caterpillars on this, and it is an understory tree, so it likes to be under trees. Look, there's a big old, well, there was just a big old bee here, but its little sprouts, here, hang on a second. There we go. When it first puts out its buds, there's little tiny flowers on them, and then it'll push out the leaves. It is a beautiful tree. It does have a period of dormancy, but then it comes back like this. And in the fall, it actually shows fall colors. But the best thing is the host plant for the spicebush swallowtail. You know, the ones that are orange and green and absolutely adorable, those ones. While we're at it, let's go check my actual spicebush and see if it's coming back. The spicebush is also a host to, guess what, surprise, surprise, the spicebush swallowtail. And mine is right back here, and you can see it's mostly still dormant, but look right there, right there. Yep. And look, there's little buds coming on it. So this too, I will find some eggs on. While we're talking about host trees, my wafer ash is also coming out of dormancy. It's the host to eastern tiger swallowtails. I want to say something else. I'll have to look it up. It's also, I think, the hop tree is what it's referred to as. I have 2 more trees, but one has something significant happening. We're just going to go look at those too. Actually, they both have something happening. This is a red bay. I have it in a pot because it can be a pretty significant tree, and I don't have room for pretty significant trees, but it seems perfectly happy in its pot. And it is the host to the Palamedes swallowtail, and look, it's putting out some kind of little sprout thing. I'm not sure what it does because this is my first full season with it. And then right next door is the sweet bay magnolia, also a bay, also the host of the Palamedes. And it's putting out little, I guess these are little magnolia flowers, or are they growths of new leaves? Can you tell I'm not very familiar with my host trees? Because this is my first season with this one as well. So far, I have not found any caterpillars on either one, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. And the sweet bay magnolia is also in a pot. They sit here right beside each other. Look, more maypop I can take in for a refill. You guys, I could literally keep filming and filming and filming. There's always so much going on, but I have to edit. So I'm gonna end this video right here, go edit it, hopefully get it up for you tonight. I hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you for watching my videos. Say hi to me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.